Max, we got one last segment here to talk about something that's been on our radar for a little bit. Finally going to get
Yeah.
into it. Let's hear about it.
So, a lot of us, and when it comes to the sports industry and analysts, they don't really talk about these stories. Okay. When I hear about role models, apparently role models in sports here in the social media these days is the guy who scores the most points, the guy that made the big play, it's like, oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I can understand that. But I think that deeper down as athletes, we are not telling the stories of the real role models of sports, the real role models of sports. This is a new segment that we're starting, and I got to bring up my guy from the Chicago Bears,
Oh,
cornerback Jaylon Johnson. Okay, so I'm going to tell you right now, this guy's a real role model, and I got to explain it to you why. Because he returned to practice a few weeks ago. Okay, he missed the first 6 weeks. He missed the first 6 weeks of just some practices, and immediately the media makes it so big that he's like, "Oh, he's holding out. He's got to be holding out. He wants his big contract because it's his contract season. That's why he's not here. Yada yada." And then when they confront him about it and saying that, uh, this was his answer. He goes, "I'm a dad first." What a what an awesome answer.
yeah.
Booyah.
Yeah.
Booyah. Okay. Quote unquote from Jaylen Johnson. Anybody who knows me, that's not my character. I think at the end of the day, for me, I wouldn't even say holding out, just having prior priorities. At the end of the day, everybody knows I have a 3-year-old daughter back at home in California, and I'm a dad before anything else. Before before I'm a football player, before I'm anything, I'm a dad first. I don't get to spend too much time with her during the season because she's back home in California. So this is what I'm talking about. This guy is playing for his family. He's playing for his girl. And then when football is done, when his job's done, he goes home and does a more important job, which is raising that daughter. He's doing this for her. Like it's just showing you that. And I think that this is just what an awesome player that the Bears actually have. Another quote from him: "At the end of the day, I'm going to be there for my daughter because they can find another corner relating to the Bears. You can find another cornerback. My daughter can't find another dad, and I take pride in that." Whoa. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Hell
This
yeah.
is a guy that cares. This is a guy that honestly cares not only about the game, but he cares more importantly about his family. And that's why I believe Cole Breezy, this guy, is a real role model in sports. These are the people that you want to look up to and you would want your kids to look up to because it shows that they have values, good values. What do you think, Cole Breezy?
I had never heard of Jaylon Johnson before this, as we know, defensive players and especially cornerbacks aren't really popularized by the NFL. But good on him. Shame on the media. Of course, they jump to conclusions and oh, he's holding out. He's holding out. But awesome. I hope to hear more stories like this. And good on Jaylon Johnson. Straight up said the Bears can find another corner. Fuck him.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And he's actually a really good cornerback, just so we're clear. He's a good player.
Nice. Well, I'll be looking out for him next year. I'll be
Mm-hmm.
watching for him.
Bears defense.